If you guys are looking for a place to get some reliable Ultimate Team coins, be sure to check the link in the description below to cointraders.co and use code LEGACY for 5% off of your purchase. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. A happy Tuesday to everybody. I hope you guys are enjoying it. We are back today starting a new series, potentially here. We will see how it goes, that we're going to call draft battles, where we go out and we make an entire team of a certain draft class and we face them up against an entire team of another draft class. Today what we're going to do is we're going to put together an entire team of the 2014 draft class and face them off against an entire team of the 2013 draft class and see which draft class is better, at least according to NHL 19. So what we have right here in front of us is the 2014 draft class. We went out there, we chose the Panthers, we chose the Avalanche because those are the two teams that did have the #1 overall pick in each of those drafts. So they get to represent each team. But here is our 2014 draft class. Nylander, Draisaitl, Pasternak up top over there. Pasternak, a later draft pick there in the first. Ehlers, Braden Point. I don't know what we was doing. All of us let Braden Point fall all the way down there. It was a third round? Yeah, third round for Braden Point. Granted, he is playing with Kucherov, and Kucherov makes everybody look like an all-star. You can't discredit Braden Point in the way he's been playing this year. Victor Arvidsson, Reinhart, Larkin, Virtanen, Schmaltz, and then LeBlanc. Is it LeBlanc? I think it's LeBlanc. I think it's French. I call it LeBlanc without an L. Is that appropriate? Probably not. And then our defense is Ekblad, Montour, Sanheim, D'Angelo, Honka, Pedersen, and then our goaltending is Thatcher Demko. And just to let you guys know right away, the only rule we did have here is for the starting lineups, you did have to be in the NHL right now. Other than the goalies, we had to make an exception because there really wasn't a lot of goalies taken in either one of these draft classes that are playing yet, but for good reason. Most of them are 22, 23. You know, that kind of range. Usually the goaltenders don't jump up there right away. But as far as everything else went, we tried to go by highest overall. If you did not have a high overall, you did not make the team. I think we have some scratch players. Yeah, we have Verano, we have Case, and then we have Fiala on the bench. Sliding on over to the Colorado team, I think we'll find a little bit better team on the defensive end. Again, the offenses, we'll see how they go up against each other. McKinnon, Domi, Lindholm, Manta, Barkov, Monahan. The Calgary Flames enjoyed this draft class. Granted, they did not take Lindholm. They acquired him. Bo Horvat, Druin, Buchnevich, Yorkstrand, Gensel, and Burakovsky. Gensel, another late round steal. I think he was third-ish. I was going to say fourth. He was third, so another good pickup there by the Penguins. Then we have Ristolainen, we have Seth Jones, Morrissey, Butcher, Theodore, and Nurse. Like I said, a little bit more solid on the defensive core when you have the 83 over there on the third line. And then goaltending, once again, it's going to be a struggle. We have Tristan Jarry over here starting for the 2013 team. Only a 79 overall. It's going to be interesting to see how this turns out for him. Nonetheless, let's jump into game number 1 of our 7-game series. Colorado is going to have home ice for game number 1. And so far, so good for those Florida Panthers. We already have a goal on the board. Virtanen putting the puck in the back of the net. Got another power play and another goal. It is Ehlers coming in hot for the Florida Panthers, the 2014 team. Colorado coming on that power play. Not much going, but it is becoming a blowout really quickly for the Florida Panthers, the 2014 team. Braden Point from the point, taking care of business there. One thing I got to get used to with all of this Simmons stuff is keeping up with the shots and the hits. Like, that's just a lot to keep up with. I tip my hat off to the guys that can do it. Period number 1 is complete though. 3-0 lead for those Florida Panthers, our 2014 team. Another power play, a 5-on-4. It's not looking like a very productive one. Didn't get a whole lot of shots at all. Hit up there at the top of the point. Bad place to be taking a hit, but it did not result in a goal by any means for those Colorado Avalanche, who seem to still be struggling to find a net for the first time. Here's a power play. Maybe this is what they're looking for, and maybe it's not. Nope. Oh, there she is. There is the power play goal. The Colorado Avalanche are coming back. May have just missed the power play, but Thatcher Demko, you can't let him shoot right there and expect to make that save. But it was the first one that killed the confidence. Letting that goal in from clear up there at the blue line. You can't be doing that. We'll see if the Florida Panthers can hold off the Colorado Avalanche going in to period number 3, and they cannot. It's another goal, this time Gensel. Demko is getting burned. 2:42 left in the third or second period, and you just, at 79 overall, it's starting to come out. That's all I can say about that one. Let's see how period 3 goes. Another power play for the Avalanche, and another goal for the Avalanche. They was down 3-0 in this game. Monahan with the goal. You can't be doing that, Florida. You can't be blowing 3-0 leads, especially not to these Colorado Avalanche. They're a pretty solid team, as you can tell right now. I was already counting them out. I'm gonna be honest, thought it was all but over. But that's the one thing about these games, is you gotta keep in mind that these goaltenders got low overalls. They're still young. They haven't really established themselves in the NHL yet. They go out here and they're facing some big guns like this, and it's a tough time for them. Again, though, Florida on the power play, and again, Florida can't do nothing with it. There's back-to-back power plays. Colorado did a great job killing them off, and they're going to go in here with about 2 minutes left. They're going to pull out that extra attacker, I'm sure, and if they can't score here, it's all but over, and there it is. There's the empty netter, I'm going to have to guess. Burakovsky, 5-3 win for the Colorado Avalanche in game number 1. It was all Colorado, too. It was a rough start to the game, but they outshot them by 13, 16-7 in the third. They was down 3-0. We'll see if Florida can bounce back here. That's most definitely what we have to see happen here. And here's a power play early for the Florida Panthers. We'll see if they can make something happen with it. We've seen them come out to that 3-0 lead in the first game. We'll see if they can at least get a 1-0 lead here off that power play. They cannot. A shot from the center circle. That one did get saved. Thankfully, another power play for the Florida Panthers. Colorado just can't stop right now. They just keep taking penalty after penalty. They keep spamming that poke checks, what they're doing. Look at the huge saves right now by Tristan Jarry, though. Just playing lights out. The goals are coming. Colorado is just feeling it right now. Mantha with the goal on Demko. Florida is just throwing everything on net right now, and Jarry is playing very well. I don't know if I've ever seen that many shots in one period. This defense over here in Colorado, they got to step it up. I was over here talking up that defense. It's the better defense. And we're 1 period in, they have nothing to show for it. There we go. A better second period for Colorado. Only let about 8 shots on net that time. Surprisingly, both goaltenders playing pretty solid. We're going to go into the third period. Only 1 goal allowed. You got to like this. The young guys going out there. I had to bring it up. They let a goal in a minute into the period. It's Buchnevich on Demko. You got to play better defense there. And there's another goal right after it. That one is out wide. You got to make that save. Bjorkstrand, no. Coming in hot. 3-0 lead. I don't think they're going to be blowing a 3-0 lead. It could happen, but I don't think they're going to blow a 3-0 lead with 10 minutes left in the third period. I'd like to think they can hold on to it. We'll see what can happen, though. Anything's possible with 8 minutes left. Right now, though, I think Florida needs to go out there and try to get just 1 goal, and it's not going to happen. Instead, it's going to be Colorado piling it on. There's a goal for the Florida Panthers. Draisaitl burying it, but McKinnon getting himself another goal. McKinnon does what McKinnon does. He has to score goals. He's got 3 of them in 2 games so far. Another 2013 draft class victory. That is a 2-0 series lead. I got to see the shots. 20 shots to 6. You're not going to win a lot of games giving up 20 shots in the first period, but Colorado pulled it off. Florida's going to get the chance to play game number 3 at home. Hopefully they can turn things around here. We'll give them the first period and nothing. Once again, Colorado, goal, Morrissey, point, Demko. I mean, high slot. I think you got to save it still. There might have been a tip in there, though. You never know. Never know. We can't be blaming Demko too much here. But Colorado, once again, like I said, they got the 1-0 lead. What else can you ask for here? Big save by Demko. Over there on the line, a power play for the Colorado Avalanche. Can they make something happen with it? They cannot. There's another shot from the point over there by Barkov. Jarry or Demko with the save. 1-0 lead halfway through the game. Can Colorado hold these Florida Panthers off? It's going to be a pretty tough hill to climb if Colorado jumps out to this 3-0 series lead. And there is another goal. And it is Ristolainen, and then we see Barkov, and once again, the floodgates start to open. I thought it'd be a little bit tougher for Florida. I thought Colorado had a little bit better defense, but right now it is showing, not just on defense, but on offense as well. Gensel with the goal. It's 4-0. It's safe to say this game is all but over. We will give it time. We'll let the clock wind down. Maybe we'll see if there's shots going instead of just showing that. Not a whole lot. 5 shots starting to build a little rainbow over there. But Jarry, once again, he is playing lights out for these Colorado Avalanche. Definitely a big part of these guys winning games. We take a look at the shots again. Again, 30-23. Florida has been outplaying the Avalanche every game. It's just the goaltending can't hold up. I guess you can't even blame the goaltending. They've scored 1 goal in the last 2 games. They've had 1 goal now in the last 8 periods. There's only so much you can blame on the goaltending at that point. But they have to win game 4. If they don't win game 4, it's a 4-game sweep for the 2013 draft class of the 2014 draft class. Period number 1 will simmer up real quick, and we have a LeBlanc. We have a Monahan. I don't know when I started to start calling Monahan Monahan, but I can't stop doing it now. Every time I do it, and it's like a force of habit. It's Monahan, but I want to say Monahan. And Monahan, apples, tomatoes, tomatoes. You know how that goes. Colorado goal. We could have seen that one come in. Lindholm. Clear over there. Another one. I think you got to save Demko. He's not helping him out right now. And there is another goal by the Colorado Avalanche. Florida, what are you doing? Demko, come on now, pal. Jake Gensel scores again. Top of the point. You got to make that save if you want to win these games. Another goal to tap it off at the end of the second period. A 4-1 lead. Elias Lindholm. Is it time to pull a goal yet, coach? It's 4 goals. Somebody should have made a goalie substitution at some point in time in this series. That's all I'm saying. These guys, send a message. I mean, all in all, Florida's been doing well. They've been getting some decent shots. But at the end of the day, Yari's playing good. Florida can't bury. There's a goal. They have a chance, though. They're down 2. A lot of time left in this third period. Tuck with the goal. Don't count out the Florida Panthers just yet. 15 minutes. They need 2 goals. We're going to have to get some more high-quality shots than shots outside of the blue line, though. I can tell you that if you plan on winning. Power play Panthers, golden opportunity. They couldn't bury anything. That's what they needed. They needed to score on that power play. They couldn't do it. Golden opportunity. It's probably all but over at this point. 7 minutes left. You got to bury the power plays. I lied. I bold-faced lied. We have another goal by the Florida Panthers. Braden Point trying to push this team back. And what is this? Did I just nonchalantly not notice these guys scored a goal from the circle? Yari, I've been talking you up all series, and you let in a goal from the circle. Alright, we're going to pretend that didn't happen because we're winning. We're up 3-0. But there's 2 minutes left, and Florida is 1 goal away from tying this and potentially bringing this to a game number 5. And they're going to need it. Right now, shot from the point. Braden Point. I love it. I love it. Point. It sounds fantastic. That's all I got. Not a lot of shots going from there. I mean, they've been just smacking Yari with shots. Like I said, I got to give him credit. Demko's seen 5 shots all period, and Yari's just making save after save. Here we go. Net's probably empty, and this is all she wrote. 4-3 win. The 2014 draft class is going to sweep the 2013 draft class. Once again, we'll take a look at the shots. 40 shots to 30. Like I said, man, Yari got... Ooh, that was an ugly one from the circle, but he kept him in these games. Yari playing lights out. Who would have thought it? The 4-game sweep, Monahan with 6 points, Burakovsky with 6, McKinnon with 5, Barkov with 5, Gensel with 4, Mantha with 4, 3 for Braden Point, Yorkstrand even with 3 points and a +5. Pretty good outing for him. We're going to take a look at the goaltender stats. I got to see these stats by Yari. A .938 save, a 2.2 goals against average. Like I said, that was the difference. 4.01 goals against average for Demko, though. An .865 save percentage, that was the difference. He couldn't make the big saves Yari could. Like I said, low overalls, the goaltending was going to be an issue for both teams. We thought Yari came in clutch, though. And the 2013 draft class, as of NHL 19, is better than the 2014 draft class. As of this video, though, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.